Okay, we're back here on Out of the Park Baseball 19, the San Francisco Giants franchise, and we are here in the 2020 ALDS against the powerhouse Los Angeles Dodgers, the best team in baseball. We've gone over this lineup. We've seen what we're up against. It sure is something, so I say we get right into the game, and let's see how this goes. We're probably going to not go batter by batter for these games because the last video ended up being about 28 minutes, and if each game's 20 minutes or so, this is going to be a long video. Well, I guess it might not be, but probably. I would hope that we can at least get a game or two against the Dodgers. I don't exactly foresee us winning, but we will see. As that's a way to win, though, as Rizzo and Machado get on here. And a deep fly ball to right field. That's going to be caught. Rizzo tags, and Moncada up now. And Moncada is going to give us the first run of the game, as Posey is going to ground out. So, not a bad start here. As Stratton gives up a man on second, and Forsythe is going to pop out. As we have a man on second and third here, Wood running into some early trouble as he gets one Rangel to pop out, and Moncada delivers one to deep right center. It is caught. We're going to send Rizzo here with 2 outs, and Rizzo seems to be pretty easily in. Oh, wow. Oh, man, that is BS, this game. He apparently didn't get in, which is hilarious. There's men on the corners now for Alex Wood, and a strikeout there. Popped into right field. That is caught. No tag as Stratton is up now. Really missing these opportunities early on. That ball goes back behind the catcher. And Rangel strikes out. Dolis now up is going to walk Moncada. And that ball is lined to the right field, but caught. We can't seem to get the big hits that we need as Stratton runs into a bit of trouble here. And this is the problem. We needed to kind of capitalize on some of those earlier opportunities. We're going to warm up Hildenberg just in case, as that is going to be a line out to center. And that's going to be a line out to right. And now they're going to pinch hit Brandon Belt. And Brandon Belt is going to pop out to left field, it looks like. And Stratton gets out of it. Good performance here from Stratton. Okay, we're back. Sorry, I had to cut out for a second. As Jake Lamb fires one into the gap, and Jake Lamb is going to get on with a leadoff double. I meant to go runners in scoring position there, but it worked just the same. As we finally get a hit with the runners in scoring position, and that will drive in the run to give us a little bit of breathing room here. Do we let Stratton go another inning? We have Peter, Seager, and Bellinger coming up next inning. I'm going to feel more confident going with Tyke. And I'll Kinsler on the mound. I'll go Shaw. He's a pinch hitter as they're going to bring in Niasco, and Niasco's going to get the double play. We're going to bring in Tyke. Pollock pops out. Peter is going to go. He's going to reach. And Seager might have just tied the game, and yep, he did what Corey Seager does. As Tyke gets through the rest of the inning pretty much unscathed. Taiki's probably going to be done, although they have so many lefties, which is kind of the problem. I'm probably going to go to either Hildenberger or Betances. Probably Betances here for the next inning. Ball's not dropping fast enough. As Machado lines one to left, but it hangs in the air a bit too long as Juan Rangel is up, and Juan Rangel is sat down. So we're going to bring in Betances here. Betances in a bit of trouble, but Jake Peter up, and Jake Peter is going to give them... Oh, no, they didn't send him, so now... Oh, what a spot here. Do we let Betances face him? I don't think we do. I think we bring in Brad Hand here. We're going to bring in Brad Hand as the lefty. A bold move for sure, but one that hopefully pays off. And he walks in a run. That is the only run they're going to get, but it is a big one to say the least. As Jansen gives up a solo shot to Jake Lamb. And this game is not over. This game is getting intense now. We're going to bring in Hildenberger. I say that. Might even go to Fernandez next inning. Or Diaz. Yeah, we'll probably go Diaz next inning, to be honest. We'll warm both of those guys up. As Justin Williams sends one to deep right field, and goodbye home run. Justin Williams gives us the lead in the top of the 8th. A massive home run there. Oh man, that was quite the shot to give us the lead here late in the game. As Pilar will ground out to Seager. And now Brad Hand will be taken out for Edwin Diaz. And Edwin Diaz gets Turner to go down. Now we have Verdugo, who's going to line one to first, and that's going to be your second out. And now Forsythe up, and Forsythe goes down. So we're going to bring on Steven Duggar here to face the righty. And it's lining up perfectly for Julian Fernandez to save this game. Hopefully he won't have to, but as Duggar gets on here, we're going to pinch run Gore. Seems like a pretty safe bet at this point. And against a 50 catcher arm, they pitch out here, but it doesn't matter. And a strikeout. Swarzak gives up the ground out to the shortstop. Now Juan Rangel with a chance to really make this game safe if he can deliver here. And he does just that. A single gives us a much-needed insurance run. And we're going to try and send Rangel here. And we finally get it off, and Rangel does steal a base, putting Yon Moncada up, and Yon Moncada sends one deep to right, and he makes the catch in deep right field. So Julian Fernandez here with a chance to close out the Dodgers in a shocking Game 1. And he's going to walk the leadoff man. Peters pops one to right field. A.J. Pollock now up, and A.J. Pollock pops one up to right field. That should be playable, and it is for Rangel. And now Jake Peter, the final out, and is just that as the San Francisco Giants close out the Dodgers in Game 1, giving us a 5-3 victory. What a game that was. We hold on for the victory over Alex Wood. And splitting these two on the road would be huge if we could even sweep them on the road. that would be massive as Gilhorn is up next game. Okay, we're back here and the start of game number 2. Anthony Rizzo leading off for the Giants. Nothing going in the first inning this time around for either side. Verdugo gets on, and Verdugo has to return to his dugout. Nothing going here early on for either side. Gilhorn gets through another inning unscathed, and Duggar gets on here. 2 outs though, and Gilhorn up. Let's see, nope, okay. Another scoreless inning. Pretty good day here, I would say, for both pitchers. As we get something going here, Jake Lamb has a chance to drive in a couple runs if he can do something, and he will not do anything. Now Gilhorn back up. Gilhorn's only given up 1 hit through 5 innings. I don't know if he gave up a hit that inning. It doesn't look like it. Did not mean to do that. And Gilhorn now up in an interesting spot. Do we pinch hit for Gilhorn? He's been really good. Gilhorn's at 85 pitches. With the lefties coming up. Only 1 out. Yeah, I think we're going to go to Taiki next inning against Seager and Bellinger. And then we're going to pinch hit Pilar here or Will Smith. We're going to pinch hit Will Smith. They're going to bring in Dolis. It's fine. They walk Will Smith, and now the bases are loaded with 1 out for Anthony Rizzo. This really just cannot be a double play. And Rizzo strikes out, the second worst thing he could have done. And Manny Machado strikes out with a chance to really put some big runs on the board and completely swing this series in our favor. As we bring in Taiki here, we're going to put a guy in, get a man ready in Edwin Diaz. Taiki gets through it pretty easily. I would like to leave Taiki on for another inning, but we will see if that comes to fruition as Jansen sets us down. Let's warm up Diaz again. We're going to go batter by batter here. Okay, that's 1 out. That's 2 outs. Now DJ Peters up. We're going to pitch to him. And Taiki sets 2 innings ablaze. No runs on the board for the Dodgers still. As we head to the top of the 9th here, Swarzak on for the Dodgers. They have exhausted Kenley Jansen, their go-to closer. So we're going to need a single inning guy here, and I think we're going to go Knievel for Pollock. It seems dumb in a game where it could easily go deep into extras, but we are going to use Knievel for 1 batter, and that batter is going to be A.J. Pollock. And that's going to be a ground out. That being said, oh, he's not even that tired. We'll just see what he gives us. And he walks the first batter, so yeah. Let's bring in Hand to face the lefties. And that's going to be a pop out to center. And a strikeout. Can he get through this heart of a lineup? Not just the heart of the lineup, the heart of the Dodgers lineup. This is This is intense, and Bellinger drives one to deep left center, and that's going to be your ball game. A 1-0 victory. Rough game there for sure. We had a chance to close them out. Or not close them out, but really give ourselves the advantage there. But giving ourselves home field advantage is huge. Both our lefties are going to be tired headed into this game. Kershaw's 100% rested. Yeah, I think we're gonna go to Kershaw. I don't know. It probably wouldn't be a bad idea to just go Bieber. Because Stratton definitely won't be ready by tomorrow. So this is going to be Bieber and Kershaw anyway. Why not let it go? Just that, yeah. Okay, so we are here at the start of the game. Shane Bieber up against Brandon McCarthy. McCarthy struggled a bit against us during the regular season. We'll see how this one shakes out. Bieber gets into a lot of trouble early. Gets out of it. Shane Bieber gives up a solo jack to Pollock. Puts Peter on and gets out of it. Now 2 on, Manny Machado up, and Manny Machado walks, bringing up Juan Rangel with a chance to really break this game open. This would be a huge play by Juan Rangel if he could do anything here, and he skies one to deep center field. A little bit too high, a little bit too short. Shane Bieber running into more problems, and he gives up 2 there. As Duggar lines one to right field. This pitching has just been a problem for us. I mean, our bats have been a problem all season, but... So we are going to warm up Mitchell White here. Even though we're in the 5th inning, I'm not confident going to... He strikes him out. Alright, we get through that. I'm pretty much content moving on from Bieber at this point. Hasn't been great. And, yeah, we're going to go to Shaw. Hopefully Shaw can kind of right his wrongs a little bit. He's been pretty off this season. And I'm going to go to Hildenberger in the top of the 6th. And Shaw lines one against the shift there for a single. And Rizzo is going to ground into a double play. We had a few more come to the plate, but nothing going. Hildenberger gets through that inning. Good performance from Hildenberger. Probably should have had someone warming up there. Hopefully it doesn't come back to bite us too bad. I think we're going to go Knievel. If I have to. It's looking like I'm going to have to. Nope. Forsythe grounds into the double play. And McCann looks like he popped out actually. That was the voice of a man who thought we just gave up a home run to make it a 4-run lead. So I think we're gonna go to Diaz next inning. It's probably a pretty safe bet. But Hildenberger's spot should be coming up in the lineup, so he lines one down the right field line, and that's gonna get in for a single. Against the left, well, we only have righties left. Or righties remaining, I guess. So we're gonna go to Pilar, I think. No, we'll go to Pilar. Pilar's been better. because they're going to bring in Hudson to face him, and it's going to work out as they get the... Oh, Pilar beats it out here. I'm going to send Pilar. Not the fastest, but he's good at stealing, and he does just that. As Rizzo goes down. Going to bring in Edwin Diaz here. Really looking for a... Taking a man on second here with Seager up, and Seager's going to pop out. So, yeah, we're really hoping we can pull this one out, because that'll set up an elimination game at home tomorrow. As Manny sends one to left field. Rangel sends one against the grain. And Moncada pops out. Moncada's been really bad this postseason, I feel like. So we're going to bring in Betances here. Have Knievel ready. Betances gets his job done, and now Jake Lamb into the gap, right center field. Jake Lamb rounding second, slides in safely. All of a sudden, an interesting... A leadoff double makes this a little interesting as Posey grounds it to right field, and that's going to get through. The tying run comes to the plate in the form of Steven Duggar. Don't necessarily know if we want Steven Duggar up. Don't really have much better option. Steven Duggar doesn't swing, and that gets away, putting Posey in scoring position. Duggar strikes out, unfortunately. Now we have Justin Williams up. The man who had a game-breaking home run earlier this postseason strikes out, and now it's going to be in the hands of Will Smith, the backup catcher. We're going to warm up Fernandez just in case. And Will Smith takes strike 3, and that's going to be your ball game. A rough showing for sure. This is going to make it so we have to now win on the road in Los Angeles if we want to pull out this series. Good thing is we do have Kershaw on the mound this game. We're going to move Williams here. Yeah, Moncada and Rangel have been really bad so far this postseason. It's really hard to see. I'm going to move Lamb into the third spot because Lamb's been too good. So let's see what we can do here. Hopefully Kershaw gets his mojo back, and not looking like it early. There's nothing going for us. Justin Williams gets on. Nothing going there. Gives up. Oh man, Kershaw. Kershaw gets through it again, but it's just not looking confident for us right now. Kershaw and our bats have just been silent. Kershaw is working out a damage control right now. He's at 83 pitches. They're going to let him face those 3 probably, and then probably bring on Edwin Diaz. He gives up a 2-run shot to Corey Seager. Rough go of it. Oh, that's really tough. We're going to bring in Shaw for Kershaw here. Sit down, Diaz. For now. As Shaw lines one to right field. Nothing going. Diaz. Strikeout. I really did not see Erasmo Ramirez running through the lineup like he has today. Continues to just blow through our entire lineup. This is really annoying. Gonna bring in Taiki. Taiki is going to get 1 out. Now Kenley Jansen on against Posey, Williams, and Duggar in the 8th. Nothing going. This has just been absolute domination. I'm going to warm up Fernandez. And actually, we're just going to put Fernandez in. I can't go these last 3 games without pitching our best pitcher. Even if it's only 1 inning. Probably go Pilar here. Hopefully we can get something going. Pilar strikes out. Rizzo pops out. And Machado strikes out. And that's going to be the season for the San Francisco Giants. A really brutal end for the offense. We scored 1 run in 3 games. Just absolutely nothing going. That was one of the more frustrating postseason series I've ever been through. I don't know what to do when our offense is that quiet. That was really annoying. I mean, Rangel was just terrible. Moncada was terrible. I didn't know Moncada could be terrible. I thought he was too talented, but yeah, that was a really tough season, or tough end to what I thought was a good season. Our pitching we pitched really well. Anyway, that's difficult. That's tough to swallow. We're gonna simulate the rest of the postseason here, and then see who the Dodgers beat in the World Series. This next offseason, just previewing it a bit, I don't plan on messing up the team too much. I think a full season with these guys and a full season with with Mueller as our hitting coach, I think is going to be really productive. We saw our bats start to catch fire there, at least for a little bit, and maybe with a full season, it'll go better. I don't know. As the Dodgers do pull that out. Now they play the Rangers in the World Series. I don't really think we have a ton of holes. I don't really know who's expiring, although it can't be too big of names. So I don't know. I'm confident headed into the off season and into next season. Next season should be better than this season. No, the Dodgers are playing the Rangers right now. The Dodgers are up 3-1. I don't care, Steven Duggar. You were terrible this postseason too. Oh, and the Dodgers do pull out the World Series victory. I don't necessarily know if we could have beaten them, but I do feel as though we had a good shot. I think we matched up well against them. I think we played them really well. And anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. I don't know what's happening here. It's taking forever to stop. That's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching, guys. Goodbye.